xinyaface.com. So spell it out. Let me spell it one more time. XINYAFACEDOTCOM. You spell the whole thing out.
Rise and love, family. It is I, xinyaface.com, here with the Skadoosh-iary Services that you've known or that you've come to learn. Wait, come to love? Known to love? Known to come to love. This just in. Words are hard. I am your host today, Xavier Hudson, and I'm using my non-regional newsworthy diction. Top stories. You suck. Balls. Just kidding. Anyway, Rise and Love, family. It is I, xinyaface.com, here with some Skadoosh-iary Services. If you're wondering what that means, stay tuned. Okay, what was I doing? I don't even know. I might be cooked. My goose might be cooked. Did the speed limit change yet? No, I don't know. I am on my way down to Southern Oregon for work, and I've gotten in the habit of recording myself while I go for a couple different reasons, in order to kind of brainstorm some ideas for content, to get my thoughts together for my wedding vows, because I'm getting married soon, which is a trip and a half to consider. And yeah, so here I am. Here I is. The last update that I had in terms of the video, I just watched it a minute ago because I was like, damn, I started recording and then didn't have any idea what to talk about. So I guess I'll just talk to myself. I'll just use it as an opportunity to vlog to myself. It's my video diary / journal. Okay. And that if I come to some untimely demise, I hope that my family finds all these videos, that they can get access to them. I need to make sure I save my passwords or put them in like a safety deposit box or something like that, so that they can get access to the videos, because I have so many videos of me just being a goober, bro, and just like that have chronicled parts of my life. And so even me talking to myself and doing this, man, you know, I could only imagine what that would feel like for my family, who I don't talk to as much as I could be talking to them, for them to get this side of me, right? To have access to this after I was gone. So, but anyway, what I was trying to pick up from is the fact that in the last video, I was talking through ideas of how to hone in and focus my podcast or personal content creation project, formerly known or currently known as xinyaface.com, the podcast. I had thoughts of changing it to the Rise and Love podcast or something like that, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we need to. And but the thing that I was talking about was trying to find focus instead of being all over the place. And being all over the place has meant trying to pivot to having a gaming and streaming channel, a gaming and video game streaming channel, having a workout and fitness, you know, not even channel. I just mean like the focus areas have been video games and streaming, a video blog, unboxing and tech reviews, fitness and workouts. I'm trying to think of some of the other things that I've talked about. And like positive support, positive messaging, or motivational content. Yeah, man, it's really been all over the place. But anyway, what I left off at was perhaps one of the main things that I'm doing is I am being in your face in attending like community events, going to things out in the public, and just interviewing people, right? Interviewing people, asking them tough questions, reporting on things, and maybe some of my joie de vivre is able to come out in that medium, right? Some of my humor and some of my wit and intelligence. Oh, my car sounds like it's working real hard to get up this hill. But yeah. So and in bouncing off of that, or moving further in that direction, is the fact that I recently attended, I think it was 2 weeks ago today, attended events in celebration of Juneteenth. And I went to one in Salem and I went to one in Wilsonville. And after I had gone to the one in Medford, and I should have filmed and recorded and tried to talk to people and interview people at the one in Medford, but I did not film. I wish that at least I had gotten some like B-roll footage so I could have put it all together, but whatever. But anyway, I ended up filming, interviewed some people, had a great time. So I recently finished editing the 2 videos from my attendance at those 2 events, and I was like, yeah, this could be what xandface.com is. Great. Exciting stuff. But after I engaged in those processes, one of the people that I met at one of the events was like, hey, you did a good job putting this together. It looks cool. I like it. Would you be interested in doing more stuff like this, especially with this, community gathering kind of project that I'm trying to put together? I think it could be a good opportunity for you and for us to have a good like symbiotic kind of support relationship. And I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. I was like, let me say this, right? And this was brand new. I think I just talked to this person yesterday or the day before. I was like, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying to put it out there. Like, I'm not, I'm an amateur at these things, so I don't want to sell myself as somebody who has expertise in these areas. All these things, I'm self-taught, and I'm interested in them. She was like, yeah, that's fine, that's cool. Which kind of like, I don't know about that self-deprecation right there. That could have been an opportunity. I'm not saying like it's an opportunity to make money right now. It's obviously an opportunity for me to continue working on my stuff and getting some content that could, help push my market, push my brand and stuff like that. So to a certain degree, I think it could have been that humility might have been a little bit too self-deprecating, but it's fine. So I'm looking forward to the opportunity to just check in with this person and workshop some ideas, talk about what she has in mind for this community gathering group, and to just share like, here's me. Here's some of the stuff I can do, and like, because I'm really trying to. I think I'm gonna move more towards doing this with the phone, bro, because it's so much easier. It's so much easier to move around and have the phone. Like I fit the microphone stuff that I'm using right now. I fit it in a fanny pack. So instead of me carrying around a big old bulky camera backpack and maybe using some of the equipment in there with double tripods and all this sort of stuff, I think I need to have a more mobile idea in mind, unless I'm planning to do a shoot where I gotta stand something up, right? That for mobile purposes, that I have my stuff, charged up, ready to go. Make sure I'm charged, make sure I got available storage and space and all that, but that I have I just ordered another one of these online. One of these little handheld microphone adapters for wireless microphones. So, but have those. Have my wireless microphone set up and my cables and stuff. Have my cell phone, and then have my backup cell phone that I also use for filming. And then my I think I got a Joby Gorilla Pod, which is the my bad, biker. My bad. I should have sped up a little bit more before I went past you. My bad, brother. The Joby Gorilla Pod stand, and it's a tripod, but it's also, I said stand, but it's a tripod, but it's also flexible where you can grab on the stuff. So, if I'm mobile, boom, 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 I can set it on the table. If I don't have a shot, I gotta hook it on something. Maybe I can hook it on a pole so it can stand right to set up whatever shot I'm trying to get. But it gives me that flexibility. And then say I'm doing something else where I gotta stand something up. Okay, cool. Ain't nothing wrong with me bringing the other camera, or bringing another tripod, or doing this and doing that. But I don't think I necessarily have to do all that on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, it's exciting. I wanted to make sure I brought this sound recording equipment with me, just so I could do this, so I could engage in this process. But it's also teaching me, showing me, and I'm getting the practice of just doing it, right? Like kind of run and gun type of stuff. The only thing that I didn't bring right now is the tripod. I should have, just in case, but I'm coming down here for work anyway, so it's not like I'm planning on hitting an event or anything like that. But I could hit an event super lightweight. The other part that's pushing my projects, my content, my market, my brand forward is the fact that I was able to go to these events, and then I'm sharing them out. So I have no idea. I hope that it helps. I hope that it helps me to get more exposure and views and stuff like that from doing it this way. But I literally went to the events, didn't ask anybody about shooting, recording, any of that sort of stuff. I just did it. I just asked individual people if I could ask them questions and film them. They said yes. Obviously, I would probably need to do some kind of release type of thing in the future, right? That'd probably be a good bet. But then for the finished products, I just sent them to the organizations who helped put it together. I just shared it out. So I'm hoping that helps again, give me exposure. But I hope folks are also motivated and feel like, oh, okay, well, hey, why don't we talk to this local resource? Why don't we reach out to this guy who came and filmed, and maybe he wants to interview about this, or he wants to interview about that, or blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? So, could be, baby. Could be. I don't know. Could be. Could be some good things. Could be some good things happening for sure. So I like it. It helps. It makes me feel good about the path that I'm on in terms of these projects. I do want to get back into the whole lot of friendship. To just get on a schedule with my brother and say, hey man, like let's just record. Let's just, let's do some stuff. As long as it's not conflicting, bro. I would like to set schedules and stick to the schedules of editing and recording and doing stuff like that for multiple projects. But I also understand like life doesn't always work according to the schedule, and a lot of times I will get rid of the schedule completely. I won't sacrifice the family time if I have an option to spend time with family instead of taking 4 hours to edit videos, I'm probably gonna take the family time, G. I've been waiting too long, bro. I've been waiting too long to have my family like this, right? I'm getting married finally, a month before, not even a month before I turned 37, but I've been wanting it. I've been wanting a family of my own. I've been wanting to be married. I've been wanting all that stuff. So, it demands sacrifice and all that sort of stuff. And there's times where I will, but there's times that I won't either. And that goes for regular work too, bro. 9 to 5 type of stuff. They not understanding. They want folks to. They were getting so much free work out of me, bro. They were getting so much free work out of me. I started right around COVID times, and it was just like I was just always there. Always there. I could count on and knew what to expect out of work. Didn't know what to expect out in the world. And so I sunk myself into it. I wasn't seeking overtime, but I just put extra hours in. You know what I mean? So they got used to that. Everybody did. They got used to me, right? Putting all those hours in. As soon as I pull back and say, oh no, I'm going back to a regular schedule, they start acting like I haven't done anything. Weird. I went from giving you 20 additional hours, giving, not OT, not flexing, none of that, to being like, no, I'm going to give you 40. I'm going to give you exactly 40. And everybody's like, what? He's not a team player. He's this, he's that. What's going on? He ain't doing this. Da-da-da-da. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. So the more you stand up for yourself, the more people will look at you crazy at a job. So it's time for a change for sure. I mean, if the circumstances weren't the way that they are right now, I think I would still be feeling like, oh man, time is up for this one, for this opportunity. If I was down in Southern Oregon, my goal would have been to come to the Willamette Valley anyway. It would have been to come up here anyway, or at least move to a different position, where there was a little bit more structure and support and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm ranting and raving. I forgot how I was going to close out the videos. I don't think I finished watching that one. I said, I was Rise and Love at the beginning, and then, I can't remember what my outro was supposed to be. I might have to go and watch it. Okay. Well, until next time, I love you. Peace.